This is it. Opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all of the live action right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan on my side, bringing you the prepared from the sideline. Take it over. Here's a look at what's coming up on Wednesday. They'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Washington Wizards. Then on Friday, they'll be matching up with Al Horford and the Boston Celtics. And we've got time for a quick pregame report. With that being said, let's head to the sideline and our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. D.A.?
Good evening to you, Kevin. Well, Kyle Lowry is still getting it done. He said getting older, more mature, the game slows down. You know the situations you're going to be in, and as a point guard, you learn how to control the game a lot better. And he's still one of the best to do it at both ends of the floor. Kevin?
What a resume. A tremendous competitor, David. Thank you. And here we are, opening night. Fred, do you have some special memories from an opening night you played in?
Man, I'm fired up, Kevin. Opening night. I hope you're excited. I know you are. I remember back in 1995, those many years ago, we had played against the Phoenix Suns, and they at the time had a player that said something during a free throw when the arena was completely quiet. Clippers against Suns. I can't repeat it in this broadcast at the commercial break, Kevin. I'll share it with you. But thank you for reminding me of it.
So the opening lineup for the Heat. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at the 3 spot. And for Toronto, inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Van Vliet and Anunoby are your wingmen. And it's Dragic in at the 1.
And he is an elite-level decision maker. Lowry understands when to pass out of that pick and roll and when to shoot.
It's Dragic with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
So it's Miami now. Here's Butler. Here he goes. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Man, way over the defenses. Jimmy Butler gets some airtime.
And it's Van Vliet with the ball for Toronto. 4-point game. Barnes passes to Dragic. And it's Lowry with the rebound. First quarter, just over a minute played. Robinson finds Lowry. Puts it up for Adebayo. Throws down the alley slam.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and a big throwdown.
And Bam Adebayo, picked 14th in the 2017 draft, has made huge improvements throughout his career. The guy is a hard worker.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Siakam. Passes it to Anunoby. Dragic kicks to Van Vliet. Shot clock at 6. He is looking for Siakam and finds him. From deep three-point range, Robinson knocks it away. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
Now, here is Robinson. Latre. That shot, no good. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. Back to Van Vliet. Driving the lane. And no good that time. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Robinson for 3. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even at a power finish. Now, here is Lowry. Fred Van Vliet grabs the miss. Van Vliet on the wing. with the drive. Miami grabs the miss. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Butler against Dragic. Takes it from 10. Unloads from 9. And the bucket is good from Butler in deep.
This is feeling a little bit too easy right now for Jimmy Butler out there.
Dragic looking it over. Siakam. Siakam on the foul. Siakam's got his second basket of the game.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't
Fuck
they?
out of here.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Good position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Off target from outside. The Heat leading by 4. Outside Butler. Stolen away.
Ah, that was my fault.
Pass to Van Vliet. Nice move. It doesn't go for him. Now the Heat take it the other way. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Off target from three-point range. Dragic kicks to Barnes. And again, no good by Toronto. For Toronto, they come in off the loss to the Celtics in Boston. Butler against Siakam. Butler passes to Adebayo. Back to Butler. Adebayo with a screen for Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Defense just clearing out there as Butler on the drive, playing very physical with the ball.
Dragic kicks to Van Vliet. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Lowry. Just 5 on the clock. And stolen by Barnes. And there's the drive. And Adebayo sends it back. Barnes can't get it to go. Miami leading by 3. Butler on the way. He's guarded by Dragic. And it's Butler missing. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. And by virtue of the NBA schedule, their first game of the new year is against Miami. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
And let's take a look at the numbers for Siakam. Great showing for him last season. Last season put up about 21 points a game, 7 rebounds and 4 assists. And guys, he can just explode for points anytime he steps on the court.
Well, he looks to score, and he looks to score often.
A new group in now for the Raptors. Achua, he's checked in for Siakam. Boucher comes in for Barnes. Trent's checked in for Fred Van Vliet. And Flynn subbed in for Goran Dragic. Miami's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Here's Oladipo, and it's Oladipo.
Oladipo executed that pick and roll well. Remarkable at scoring whenever he gets room to shoot off the screen.
Now, here's Trent. He's covered by Hero. No one near Boucher as he lets it go. No good on the triple. Oladipo with the ball. Out to the right wing. Out to Morris. Here's the 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why. Still, I expect him to make one of those.
Pass to Hero. From deep. Nailed from three-point land.
That's a go-to shot for Tyler Hero, so confident in his ability to connect from deep.
And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Trent passes to Flynn. Back to Trent. Lets it go from deep.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
Morris with a screen on Flynn. And Oladipo, here we go. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Raptors trail by 8. Anunoby in the corner. Fires from deep. Traps in the tray.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Flynn against Oladipo. There's the drive. Shoots over Flynn. Oladipo dishes to Dedmon. A pass to Hero. Dedmon a screen from outside the arc. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Anunoby's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Passes it to Flynn. Pass to Trent. Just 5 to shoot. Bangs home the trifecta. Now, just a 2-point Heat lead.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Shots good by Dedmon.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
So it's Toronto now. Flynn the pass to Boucher. Pass to Trent. Miami grabs the miss.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
It's deflected and stolen by Achua. It's Trent on the wing. The shot's good on the assist by Flynn. Trent step 5 to Mount.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Heat lead by 2. Will.
All right.
And you talk to Jimmy Butler. His confidence in this Miami team.
We got a team full of guys that can score, a team full of guys that can defend, can get everybody else involved.
You talk about scoring and defending and playmaking. Craig, Jimmy Butler can do all 3.
Yeah, leading the way with his play. He's made a huge difference ever since he joined the team.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Miami.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with Dragic. And it's Trent in at the small forward position. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. After their trip to the NBA Finals in 2020, Miami Heat is looking to get back to that championship round. Jimmy Butler says, we know what we're capable of. We want to get back to the finals. We can get back there. I like our chances against anybody, honestly. Nobody intimidates us. Kevin?
Great attitude. They've shown they can compete at the highest level, David. Thank you. And the former Kentucky Wildcat, Tyler Hero, he was picked 13th grade in the 2019 draft, and he had an immediate impact.
And you feel a lot of teams didn't say how NBA ready Hero was. Underrated as a playmaker coming into the league. He's been a huge part of this team since his arrival.
Great, you're just talking about Oladipo. He holds a very high standard for himself.
He's trying to reach another level every year. Wants to keep growing, making everything more consistent. And it's possible we still haven't seen the best of him yet.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Adebayo is checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. PJ Tucker comes in for Markieff Morris. Robinson is subbed in for Tyler Hero.
Man, unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. VanVleet's a strong finisher for his size.
Oladipo, the basket.
And how about Adebayo just getting up and getting athletic?
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Here's Dragic. No good. Shot missing. Nice D from Oladipo. Here's Robinson. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact. And he'll go to the line for 2. VanVleet picks one up.
unreal to think Duncan Robinson went undrafted. A key part to this team's offense.
Well, there's credit to Duncan Robinson and him continuing to believe in his ability, which is otherworldly in shooting the basketball off the move. It's another to find systems that allow him to do that. So Duncan has made his way, and there are teams that have found a way to use him correctly to accentuate his otherworldly shooting ability.
And along with production, this team really thrives on Van Vliet's leadership.
He sets a great example with his toughness, his dedication, and his teammates believe in him and believe they're going to win, partly because of him.
Oladipo against Dragic. Here's Adebayo. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got his third assist on the night. And here's Dragic. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Van Vliet passes to Barnes. And it's Barnes stepping it down.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Now Oladipo. He dishes it to Tucker. The kick out to Oladipo. Butler up top. Defended by Trent. Shots good by Butler.
Got up to speed, and that momentum carrying him right through the contact. Butler with the score.
Oladipo against Dragic. Van Vliet wide open. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Outside for Robinson. There's the pass to Adebayo. Shoots from 8. Over Siakam. Goes to the fadeaway and Kansas. Adebayo's got 6 here in this quarter.
You hear the word versatility so much associated with Bam Adebayo and his game. And the mid-range is coming along as well.
It's Oladipo on the wing. He's guarded by Dragic. Outside for Robinson. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Adebayo with a screen for Robinson. Back to Tucker. 6 to shoot. A three-pointer off the mark. And so Van Vliet will bring it up to the Toronto Raptors. They trail by 3. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Robinson passes to Oladipo. Now Adebayo. Loads it up for Adebayo. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Raptors have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
Second
And take
team
a look back at last season and what a season it was for them from the free throw line. 82% as a group.
At the line for
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Achua comes in for Pascal Siakam. And Flynn subbed in for Goran Dragic. It's hauled in by Achua. Raptors trail by 3. Barnes kicks to Van Vliet. Some solid defense from Butler. Miami's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter.
And here's a look at some numbers for Jimmy Butler. Coming off a terrific season. Averaged 20 points, 7 assists, and 7 rebounds. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up. Fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Chris Boucher's checked in for Barnes, and OG Anunoby subbed in for Trent. Lowry feeling it out a bit, and Adebayo throws it down. And Brett, we're seeing a lot of new officials joining the NBA ranks. Any changes you see resulting from that?
Well, I think this is a time for coaching staffs and teams to be a little bit more patient with the officials than they have been in the past, as they're trying to understand the rhythm and flow of not just the game and the way it needs to be called, but the communication between the players and the coaches and and how you try to work towards still having a great product on the floor and not having the refs impact the game in ways that get talked about that they don't want to be spoken about.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anunoby. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And stolen by Achua. Fast break Toronto. Here's Van Vliet. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. Toronto calls timeout.
And you look at the size of Bam Adebayo. Rare to see someone so big be so fluid with the ball.
And how much GA does that ability unlock what this team can do offensively around Bam? The DHOs or dribbling up from the post to make plays or involving him at the top of the key to find backdoor cutters. That's a lot of extra action for teams not to be able to prepare for because of Bam's skill.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Trying to get open is Adebayo. Butler, no good. Raptors trail by 5. A clear look for Van Vliet. The shot's good on the assist by Flynn. Flynn's got 3 assists now in this one. For Toronto, they come in off the loss to Boston. Down low. Adebayo with the bucket. Adebayo's got 10 points in the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain it.
Now here's Van Vliet. 11 points in the game. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Lowry against Boucher. And it's Lowry penetrating. Adebayo.
Oh, he beat my shit.
Sends it back. To the middle. Here's Flynn. And it's Lowry with the rebound. The Heat leading by 5. Butler passes to Adebayo.
Oh, he had that.
Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Inside. The shot's good from Achua.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
For Miami, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Lowry passes to Adebayo.
Ooh.
And they get it back. Now here is Lowry. Defense right on him. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first.
And maybe we don't talk enough about how great teammate Lowry is. Passionate. He leads by example and always vocal.
Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Vincent. And so Lowry. Nails both of them.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Boucher with a screen on Lowry. Flynn with it. Now defended by Adebayo. Back to Flynn. Passes to Boucher. 5 on the clock. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And the Raptors hit it in from deep.
It feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
To the inside. And stolen by Achua. With 1 on the clock. That one misses.
Yeah, he plays a lot bigger than that 6-foot frame.
Your Raptors.
Thanks for the great interview, Dave.
And it's
Yeah, man, this is what we were hoping for. The 2 alpha dogs are squaring off. And when the team leaders are staring each other down,
Now turning our attention back to this Miami Heat game, a matchup that has resulted in a competitive. Thanks for spending half.
And we've got on second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Fred VanVleet really making a difference here.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Lowry out there with Victor Oladipo. And it's Adebayo in at the center, filling out the middle. They get it back. Outside for Lowry. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Lowry's got 7 points.
It's more and more comfortable the guys are when Bam has the ball and they cut. They know they're going to get it.
And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Gets the pass to Siakam.
And they can thank Tucker for preventing that bucket. A tireless defender contests every shot he can.
There's a screen. And Oladipo, here we go.
Taking a look here at some numbers for Bam Adebayo. He's coming off an excellent season. 12 in shooting percentage. And he was among the top 20 rebounders in the league. Never shot about throwing his weight around in the paint.
And as you said, one of the more efficient scorers in the league last season. He showed great shot selection, terrific efficiency. And more often than not, he got it in there. Oladipo hits them both.
Now, Oladipo was the most improved player in 2018, his first season with the Indiana Pacers, after being the second pick in the 2013 draft.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Pascal Siakam was the most improved player in 2019. He says, I love that I cannot be able to do something, but if I put in a lot of hours doing it, I can become good at it. The former 27th pick overall said, not to sound arrogant, but I saw this coming. Guys, he bet on himself.
He did. He was smart. He certainly put in the work. DA, thank you.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Pass to Anunoby. Back to Dragic. And here's VanVleet from the arc. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Dragic against Lowry. Going inside. Oladipo, the pass to Adebayo. Over Siakam. And that one goes long. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. 7-point differential. Here's Barnes. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Outside Lowry. To the paint. And stolen by Siakam. Outside Dragic. Barnes trying to free himself up. And a miss there on the triple.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Butler dishes to Tucker. Butler on the way. He's guarded by Dragic. Tries it from 9. And their pass to Adebayo. Fast break Toronto. Here's Anunoby. Cranes the jumper to finish the break. Anunoby's got 5.
And you can't afford to lose Anunoby in transition. As soon as he has a step on you, it's over.
Trent's checked in for Fred VanVleet. And then for Miami, Todd Powell's checked in. And it's Duncan Robinson in for Victor Oladipo. Lowry kicks to Robinson. Butler against Anunoby. Clock at 6. 9 feet out. A shake. Toronto grabs the miss. Siakam's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Trent passes to Siakam. Shoots over Tucker. Here's Trent. No good from outside. Miami leading by 5. Here's Lowry. And he finishes nicely on the way. Lowry He's got 5 points now this quarter.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
That one good for 2.
Yeah, Dragic was not going to be denied on that possession. A fiery competitor, and they needed that bucket.
Lowry against Dragic, and it's Lowry penetrating after Okpala. And here's Tucker. And it's Dragic with the rebound. Dragic has got his 4th rebound in this one. With 3, Siakam. No good on that one. And the Heat going the other way now. Here's Butler. He's got 8. Here's Okpala.
Smart play by Jimmy Butler. Spots the open man. Tack up an assist.
Raptors trail by 7. Trent passes to Barnes. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Jimmy Butler. And what you get with Barnes, Greg, tremendous versatility.
At the line
Gets
for
others involved.
Toronto.
Kevin plays great defense, has an excellent feel for the games. He doesn't have to score to impact winning, but if you need points from him, the young fella can provide that as well.
Achua, he's checked in for Toronto. Flynn comes in for Goran Dragic. And Oladipo kicks to Robinson. Now the pass to Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Anunoby. That's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
Heat ball.
While there's a break in the action, let's take a look at the players who had the most steals in the league last season. Number 1, Jimmy Butler. And, of course, Fred VanVleet.
And with all the steals these two came away with, they probably put a thought in the back of every opponent's head, and it wasn't a very good thought.
That's a little something special from Jimmy Butler. There's serious elevation.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by your AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And that one's good. Barnes. Oladipo with the ball. He's got 6. To the middle. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Achua. The dunk by Achua.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
How about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
The kick outside to Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Dishes to Tucker. Good D by Barnes.
Really rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
Pass to Flynn. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Now, here's Achua. G right on him. The score now all even. Anunoby's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his
2 minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter. 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
This is his first free throw of the game.
At the line for the Heat, PJ Tucker. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Chris Boucher's checked in for Toronto. And Miami also making a switch. Haslam's checked in. All free throws good from Tucker.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Pass to Barnes. With the floater. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
And Oladipo kicks to Butler. From deep. That shot off the mark.
And you have to admire
tell you that's a bad shot, but when your teammates tell you that, you probably got to think about it.
And here's Boucher. No points in the game yet for him. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
Such great timing from Oladipo on the weak side to find that alley-oop. Great communication there.
Pass to Boucher. Back to Flynn. Into the lane. Oladipo with the block. Now here's Tucker, covered by Achua. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the third. To the inside, and stolen by Achua. For the finish, and he taps off with a fast break with a monster slam.
And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
They've done very, very well in transition. The problems have come in other areas, which is why they're trailing.
Clearly.
And this is his third trip to the line tonight.
And he shot foul shots at about a 75% clip.
And the first one at the line is good.
Oladipo taking 2 shots.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Here's Van Vliet. And it's Miami with the rebound. Butler's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Gets it off. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. 3 quarters of play and a close game here. It's the Heat leading by 3. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game, presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
There's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. A moment now to reset the lineups. Back to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the 4th quarter. So for Toronto right now, Boucher out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Gary Trent. Then there's Dragic, and it's Van Vliet in at the 2 spot. Here's Dedmon. Goran Dragic grabs the board. Dragic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Van Vliet against Robinson. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
Adebayo with a screen on Van Vliet. Outside for Robinson. Adebayo with a screen on Van Vliet. Hero, that's a 2-pointer. Rebound by the Raptors.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
Right wing. Here's Dragic. Robinson with the block. And he recovers it to take the lead. Trent can't hit. The Heat with the lead. About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. Lowry. Banked in off the glass.
Kyle Lowry.
And it's Dragic bringing up the ball for Toronto. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his 2nd personal foul.
And throughout his career, Dragic has been a leader. It's a natural fit for him.
Duncan Robinson called him the ultimate leader. Dragic, leader of his national team for a decade now. Guy just embraces the responsibility of it all.
The Raptors making a switch here. Anunoby's checked in. Heat also with the sub. Jimmy Butler is checked in for Duncan Robinson. The drive by Lowry. Dedmon trying to break free. Lowry, good. Lowry's got 9
body
points
on him.
now in just the 2nd half.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Van Vliet, right side. Siakam passes to Van Vliet, and he hits it to tie the game up.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Butler on the way. Adebayo down low. Covered by Siakam. The kick outside to Butler. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. And the Heat lead by 3. The Raptors have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Here's Van Vliet, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Van Vliet's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Adebayo the screen. And it's Lowry penetrating. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Boucher kicks to Dragic. He takes it in. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Shots good by Hero.
And a nice 6 cents back there from Hero using that pick and roll.
Lowry against Dragic. Now here's Boucher. Dedmon defending. Teardrop shot. Shot is good, and the Heat's lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Van Vliet.
You know what? The switch has flipped, and he's in that proverbial zone right now, knocking down 3 of 4 here before.
Lowry dishes to Dedmon. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That is his first foul of the game.
It's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
The Raptors making a switch here. Barnes is checked in. Heat also with a sub. Atpalas checked in. Butler, no good. The Raptors have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Dragic gets the bucket.
Not a single point in the first quarter, but he's found his game, and you can tell he's got a bit of his swagger back.
Adebayo with this screen on Dragic. Lowry's shot is good.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
The pass to Barnes. Now, Anunoby with the crossover. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. And Jimmy Butler, while he's a good shooter, not a great shooter, Britt, from beyond the arc.
He's good enough there, and I guess the right ones, Kevin, to keep pressure on because you want to take the open threes, but he knows his game so well, and he'll continue to attack. He'll continue to find ways to expose defenses in the mid-range to make the impact on the game offensively that we're so accustomed to from Jimmy Butler.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Miami. Robinson comes in for Tyler Hero.
And really, hard to find more intense players than Jimmy Butler. This guy is 100% focused on winning at all times. One of the ultimate competitors in our league.
Wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Down low. And Adebayo gets it to go on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 5 assists in the game.
It'll be a Raptors timeout.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse told his team. Told them this is gut check time. This is when it gets real and when it gets fun. We're here to play in these big moments. Let's make this one count. Kevin, by my count, that's 5 cliches.
And with Butler and his intensity break, it's a perfect fit for him in Miami.
And yeah, some players the wrong way, but it goes hand in hand with the culture here. Hard to imagine Butler on a team other than Miami.
Trent's checked in for Fred Van Vliet.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawing some fouls.
good from Dragic.
Good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Here's Butler. Adebayo kicks it to Tucker. Adebayo with the screen on Siakam. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Barnes with it. Now defended by Adebayo. Here's Trent. Offensive rebound. Miami leading by 9. Puts it up from 15, and the jumper is good. Butler's got 11 in the second half.
The defenders are trying to keep pace with Jimmy Butler, but there's enough space for him to spot the rim and knock it down.
2 minutes remaining in regulation time.
1:58 left in the fourth quarter. Siakam sets a screen for Dragic. Over Adebayo. And Adebayo sends it back. Adebayo with the screen on Dragic. Now here's Lowry. Nice to the hoop. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And we see the offensive IQ of Lowry, able to pick up some contact there on the dribble. Well, Kyle Lowry, one of the big names in free agency last summer. He just lined up pretty quickly and wanted to go to Miami. With his competitive nature, he should be a terrific fit with the culture that he can bring.
Present our New Balance Player of the Game, Bam Adebayo.
And he's provided them with a major mismatch on that low block tonight. That they've been able to lean on his scoring in the paint. And if nothing else has worked, he's given them a reliable option on every possession.
I don't think anyone in this building saw this coming. I'm sure that of the players who these fans thought would beat them, his name was not at the top of the list. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Siakam's shot is off. On offense, here are the Heat. They're on a 20-7 run.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Miami.
They made the most of their free throw opportunities.
They just shot much better, and that improved their confidence, I think, as a team. It was a team that believed they would make those shots.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Bam Adebayo.
And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with the fire no one else could match as he chased down
the first one falls.
And you know, Lowry, the consummate floor general, his leadership on the court and in the locker room really brings this team together and makes them an effective unit.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Achua, he's checked in for Siakam. Chris Boucher comes in for OG Anunoby. And Flynn subbed in for Goran Dragic.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Lowry with the ball, picked up by Flynn. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits.